You know what's crazy? The older I get, the more I relate to Drake and the more I listen to his music. Like before, since I was in the womb, Drake been popping. That's first off. I generally think that the Drake hate generally has to come from kids below the age of like 14 because first off, all y'all know is Coco Melon and Drake. That's it. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Every single year, Drake has some type of number one song, Billboard Top 10. And I'm not even like a Drake listener that like listen to Drake, but I can admire and admit greatness. Let's not compare the two. I'm not gonna get into that debate because that's just a whole nother topic. Drake's the undisputed GOAT, period. Anyways, continuing. I wonder if Drake, I wonder if sometimes Drake be like going on late night drives the way I do listening to his own music. Like, Pimmy's Dilemma and, like, Yebba's Heartbreak. Yeah, I already know what you guys are saying. He's not singing. It's on his freaking album. For the love of God, creative direction. Y'all are so slow. Anyways, those songs. And then, like, the one in Charlotte. I forgot. I think it's, like, 488. I don't remember. Something in Charlotte. What was this other one? I love Pipe Down. Oh, my. I wonder if he be driving around, like, thinking about life the way I be doing that when I be listening to Greedy. Or when I listen to, like, Tried Our Best. Or, like, I don't know. There's so many songs. I could sit here and go on a list. But, like, I wonder if, like, Jay be sitting back like, damn, these songs are freaking tough. And, like, it's funny because those aren't the songs that go number one. But, like, to me, like, and, like, Over My Dead Body. Oh, my gosh. Like, I didn't, like, when I was younger, I couldn't relate to anything. And, like, I'm only 21. But I've experienced a little bit of my fair share of life. And the more I get older, the more I relate to certain songs. Not all of it, of course. I'm not Drake. But, man, what a freaking GOAT. What a GOAT. You know you're on a whole different level when your lyrics are that good that you get accused of ghostwriters. That's all I got to say. Oh, and one more thing. I completely forgot to say. You know how, like, difficult... I don't know Drake personally. But you know how difficult it probably is? Like, you know how... Listen, I don't know how old Drake is. I think Drake is probably in his mid-30s. I'm not sure. But you know how difficult it has to be? Like, first off, you know how much he's lived. And on top of that, he's been popping for, like, literally 21 years. So, we're talking about 2 decades that bro's been, like, popping. You know how much he's probably seen in his life? Like, I got to step back for a second and go back to, like, what's happened this year with, like, everybody turning their backs on him and this and that. Like, you know how crazy that is? Like, y'all don't know because y'all haven't experienced any type of betrayal. But to see that, the thing is, he's a celebrity. So everything gets seen in the public eye. There is really no private. Like, obviously, there's some private stuff, but for the most part, everything's public. Do you know how it is to deal with that, like, mentally, that people... Bro, you know how much dirt and stuff Drake probably knows about half of these celebrities that you guys idolize and think that they're saints, and you guys are criticizing Drake just because there's an agenda against them and that they're literally an agenda that's trying to expose them. You know how much BS he's probably seen and knows of from the industry that you guys are sitting here? Bro, it's so crazy. And then he just sits there and knows all this, and, like, what can he do? That there's such a strong agenda pushed against him that, like, what can he do? You're not gonna believe anything, and all you're gonna bring up is the same 3 things that people bring up. It's crazy. Yeah, Drake's the GOAT. I don't even be like. I'm just saying, like, I don't.